Hey guys, this is another Starcraft 2 commentary video. This is Kingo on YouTube and GomJabbar on Battle.net. This is going to be a different type of video. I'm going to do a first-person kind of camera for this replay. And I want you to see exactly what I saw when I was playing. Although you can't see, my cursor, but you can see what I have selected. So it's close enough, I think. And I'm not going to put up the resource tab or the production tab, anything like that. I'm just going to have APM up. I just want to clue you into my thought process when I'm playing. Maybe that's interesting. And also I don't want to have to use my mouse because my wrist is hurting a little bit and I haven't been able to play too much of anything, really, over the last few days. So this is the best I can do. So this is a Terran versus Terran. Of course, I got random, but I got Terran. Or no, I'm sorry. This is Terran versus Protoss. That's right. So I have my build pretty much figured out for Terran. So put supply depot down on 10. Barracks at 12, wall off, and I wall off in pretty much every matchup except for Terran versus Terran. With Protoss, you might think you don't have to, but I just kind of like the security against a 2-gate that it provides. And on 14, I go and build another supply depot to finish the ramp, the wall off at the ramp. 14 is a little early for a second supply depot, but you want to wall off quickly. That's the way to do it. So, I'm going to send out my SCV to scout, and if you take a look at the hotkeys down here, I got my command center as 1 and my barracks as 2. I know a lot of people like to use the numbers on the keyboard that are more convenient to hit, like 4 or 5 for buildings. Personally, my brain just kind of is structured in such a way that I have to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, progressively from the beginning to the second part. Anyway, so I just do that for every race. And getting a geyser, getting command, orbital command, totally standard. I'm going to be getting a tech lab on this barracks because my plan for this match is to go for an early Marauder push and expand. If the Marauder push doesn't, kill him. So, getting more barracks. It's pretty much the goal right now. Got lots of barracks with tech labs. And am I going to get a tech lab on that one? There I go, blocking off that SCV. Oh well. And my scouting SCV already died. I'm attacking my own building because I screwed up the move command. Anyway. Getting early stim, I believe.
Add-on complete.
Let me select that. Yeah, getting stim. No problem. So, getting all the rally points and... my computer's bugging out a little bit. Just give it a second. While it's pausing for me, with Terrans especially, you really have to make sure you have all of the hotkeys and rally points for your buildings. Oh, come on, computer. Set up properly, because that's really the key to macroing with Terran. I find Terran hardest to macro with, honestly. With Zerg, I can just have all my hatcheries on one hotkey and then just, S, then hold down the D key, and I've got a zillion drones. With Terran, you have to select all those buildings, and you have to hit the right number of unit, you want to hit like 4 Marines for 4 barracks. You can't do more than that or you're queuing and you waste minerals. Well, my opponent actually has reasonably high APM a lot of the time. Anyways, interesting note there. So at this point, I think, I noticed I'm kind of low on gas. So I'm getting a second refinery. Yeah, I'm getting better about not supply blocking myself. If you keep a look on the supply at the very top right, a lot of the time I supply block myself because I'm an idiot, but I'm getting better at remembering to build supply depots. Anyway, so I have a couple of Marauders, and I'm going to push out right now. I think I probably could have pushed out with like 2 Marauders instead, but whatever. And there's a scan to make sure I saw what army he had. When I saw those Zealots, I maybe should have reconsidered. But, you know, I didn't. Here's an interesting trick. If you don't know, you can rally point your buildings to your units. So doing that for your army is actually a pretty good idea. I should be looking at that. Yeah, I sent one guy up the ramp to scout, but I didn't really look at what he was scouting, so I'm kind of an idiot. Okay, now he's going mass zealots against marauders. Luckily I have stim, so I should be in pretty good shape against this. But typically, zealots are actually pretty good against marauders, especially charge zealots. And stalkers are particularly bad against marauders. Marauders are a really powerful ground unit. I'd argue one of the most powerful in the entire game. I mean, stim marauders, really. They just take out anything instantly. So, the only, you know, they're good against pretty much all Protoss ground units except charge zealots. And when you get the concussive grenades, which slow down attacking enemies, then they become pretty good against charge zealots again. So, yeah, I'm gonna try and do as much damage as I can here. I took down some pylons. I maybe should have focused down that other pylon that was coming up instead of concentrating on the probes, but he put down a bunch of pylons and now he's getting cannons, and I should maybe make a run for it now, but I'm gonna focus on the Nexus, I guess. Getting my expansion up again. He's not attacking me anytime soon. No way in hell. So, I recognized here that I'm gonna kill this Nexus. I think. I really hope I'm gonna kill the Nexus. Come on. It's so close to being dead. Oh, 114 hit points. But all his probes are basically dead, right? And I realize this, and I think, okay, he's not freaking out right now. He's not like GGing or anything. Why not? He's got to have an expansion somewhere else. So I'm sending an SCV. If you look on the mini-map down on the left, I'm sending an SCV to scout out all the expansions, because I'm pretty sure he has one somewhere that is hidden. And actually I sent 2 SCVs, but oh well, that's a misclick. So I'm getting kind of high on gas, actually. That's bad. So I'm gonna throw down a factory. Let's see. Yeah, I sent one guy down. I should have sent a guy to the gold expansion a lot earlier, because everybody likes to hide an expansion at the gold, right? That's obvious. And of course that's what he did. So, come on, computer. Alright, so I should be transferring my workers. There they go. Awesome. Muling. And, let me take a look at what's going on. Yeah. He doesn't really have much there, so I'm just gonna go and try and kill it. But that's right when he decides to attack. And stim. What am I? Oh, there I go. Now I stim. Jeez. Okay, now I'm gonna run up and try and kill that expansion. You really need to take out the gold quickly, man, because you know it provides so many extra minerals. Well, it provides minerals so much faster, I should say. But you really need to worry about that. And this Marine is just gonna get killed by the cannons. Whatever. Nope. Send them up to the Nexus. Snipe the Nexus. Oh, check this out. BAM! If you kill a pylon while units are warping in that pylon's power field, all those units will disappear forever. Lost in the ether of space. Kind of like that that guy in Star Trek The Motion Picture when they had the transporter malfunction. Yeah, that's quite a reference, isn't it? Anyway, I'm throwing down more barracks, I guess, and muling a lot, and queuing a little bit, but oh well. I did fail to take out that expansion because he has got charge for his zealots now, and charge is really good. One thing to keep in mind again with Terran Macro is you really need to... he's going to attack now. You definitely need to worry about the add-ons to all your buildings. and I'm selecting all my units and bringing them back to defend, because charge lots are pretty scary actually. And yeah, when he went mass charge lots, I was like, wow, that's a good counter to my army of all marauders. What should I do here? He's gonna do some damage, but I have a lot of workers. I know I already like am ahead of him in the worker count, so I'm not too worried about this attack. I can macro enough. I have enough of an army to just kill it, and I'm fine. See, I have a saturated mineral line already. No problem. And there goes another supply depot. Pretty cool. And what's this marauder doing? I'm gonna bring him back. All my waypoints are kind of messed up. But now I'm gonna again try for that gold base. I think I should expand again right now. Because you know, right after you kill off his army, just expand. Because you know his army is dead. He's not gonna be attacking you again. What's going on up there? He's got more charge. I got him. You have to micro against those, or else I just get creamed. So this is my awesome pro micro. Yeah, quick before stim runs out. Ah, there it goes. No, watch out! Watch out! Lost one, lost two. Man, he's got a lot of charge lots. Does he even have like a gas geyser anywhere? I have no idea. I have not looked at this replay other than right now. But anyway, there I am throwing down another expansion. And still making marauders, but I am going to throw down a starport. I think I should throw down more starports than this, but whatever. And my goal right now is to get banshees. Zealots can't hit air. Banshees are in the air. They do a ton of damage to ground. Seems pretty reasonable, right? Seems pretty good. So that's what I'm doing. And getting a little supply box, so I'm throwing down some supply drops, which are really underutilized. I think they're cool. I mean, think about it. If you mule, that's like 270 minerals you're getting faster. It's not any extra money. But when you supply drop, that's actually 100 minerals of extra money that's like not on the map anywhere. That's kind of cool, right? I like that. So throwing down some gas. Even though my gas is high, I don't need more gas geysers, but oh well. Turn down the tech lab on the starport, sorry. And there's some idle SCVs. I have a lot of them. That's another thing with Terran. You really gotta watch your SCVs. When they finish building, they're just idle. And it's important to queue them back to the mineral line. This is a little greedy on my part, getting the gold close to his. I'm like, really? Should I be doing this? What I should be doing, look on the minimap, we got my SCV out there. I should take him to the watchtower and park him there. That's a good plan. And here comes another attack. Am I seeing this? Yes, I am. Stim, and I'm gonna easily kill this. But taking a few losses, you know, those charge lots are pretty good. He just doesn't have enough of them. And now he's got a Phoenix. It's not going to do a whole lot, but oh, there's a Void Ray. Okay. And at this point, queuing up all those SCV, that's terrible. At this point, I don't really have an air army at all. I don't have any anti-air really either. And I think this is a point where I thought, well, I've got all these barracks. Let's just churn out some Marines, right? And he's got a carrier. That's pretty sweet. Congratulations, iVince, who is my opponent. You are a baller. So he's gonna take out the gold expansion, and I'm supply blocked because orbital commands actually give you supply. And I'm not actually watching the battle on the left on the minimap. These units are dead. They can't attack air. So I'm going to stim and kind of run them away. Carriers are very slow. And I'm just going to go and try and do as much damage as I can with them, because against an air army they're pretty useless. But now I'm making mass Marines. And I'm getting a Viking on my starport with a tech lab. And there's an armory for some Thors. And another starport.